You ever have, in your time in the Lord, a brother or sister or somebody share an experience, a spiritual experience, or just share an experience, vision, dream, revelation, that impacts you so profoundly. You enter into it with them. And this is not this shouldn't be a strange thing to us. I mean, as we read in the scriptures, there should be an impact of the things we read that become real to us because they're the truth. It's not just written in the Bible. We see the truth, and it's in the Bible because it's true. Or God has preserved it because it's true and it's important. But it's no different, than when we meet with brothers and sisters and they have a spiritual experience. Truth is true, and truth is truth, whether we find it in the Bible or we find it being shared in the assemblies, being shared however, wherever two or more are gathered. And as I said, where it just hits you so much in the heart that you're sucked into it. You see it, you're brought into it, and it's beautiful, and it's rare. It's rare. I can't say I've had it happen several times, but over 50 some odd years, it's not a very common thing. But where you're able to catch the vision, so to speak, or enter into the revelation, and how beautiful it is, because it's praise God, it's deep calling to deep. And when brothers or sisters are unashamed to share it, not fearing any blowback about it, just moved, They dare not resist that moving to share the beauty of it. So recently, I've been having some dreams, sharing a few dreams, whatever, nothing I'm even going to talk about now, but it brought this one brother to share something he had received. And I hope I can relate it in such a way that the gravity of it, the impact of it, the beauty, the sheer beauty of it, the truth of it comes through. His brother was, he said he was in his dream. First of all, he said, "Did I ever tell you about my doubles dream?" And I thought he was talking about something else. And he said, "No, that was something else." But he said, "No, my doubles dream is everybody has a double." He said, "So I'm in this dream and I'm seeing doubles of all these people." And it's just what it is. But when he came to these two people, this double of his natural brother, he said, "I was really troubled. Oh, this was really, it was bothering him, provoking him." So he says, I took the first brother aside, and I asked him all these questions because you want to find out who's the real brother, who's the true brother, right? So, he starts with, "Well, you remember that time when we were kids and this happened?" And then the brother said, "Oh, yeah, and then this happened and that happened. And you did this and then I did that. You said this." And then, whatever other instances this brother used to say, "Okay, you remember that? Do you remember this?" And this went on for a while. And this brother says in the dream he was pretty convinced. Okay, this is the real brother. This is the one that knows what happened. This is the one that remembers all this stuff. This is my true brother, right? He says, "But I went and I talked to the other one." Praise God. He says, "So I started to ask him all these questions. And the brother he was speaking to said, 'Brother, why all this talk about me when we could be speaking of the Christ?'" I pray you get it. I pray you get it. To know who your true brothers and sisters are, and not be deceived by the flesh. Even as I believe this brother would have testified, he probably would have been satisfied, or was pretty convinced, according to the measure of how he had discerned the first brother. But he says when the other one said that, he said he hugged him with such love. And may it happen to you too. May you know who your true brothers and sisters are, and not those according to the flesh. Oh, bless God. It's so beautiful. It's just beautiful. And the tears and the snot, they are what they are, but there's joy, man. There's joy the way the Lord works and how he works and who he works in. And this is true stuff. This is the true stuff. This is the eternal stuff. This is the stuff that gets us away from our appraisal of things. The reality of Jesus Christ dwelling, speaking and showing us things that we know not, and about things that we know not. Oh, and all glory to his name. And thanks be to God for the salvation that's in that name. And bless you.